What's up, guys? Rob from the Japanese Gaming here, bringing you another episode of Medal of Honor European Assault, and today we are starting the Russia missions, and I'm sure we're going to get a historical cutscene here, so if that pops in, I will shut up here.
I've been sent to Russia to keep Hitler at bay, delivering anti-tank prototypes. The plan is to exchange the weapons with the Russians for info about something called Virus House. It's been linked to von Schrader, and they know where it's being kept. I'm moving forward with a Russian outfit. Our primary objective is to take out a German railgun in the village ahead. Additional orders are to come out with as much intel as possible. Situation is unpredictable. OSS says this guy Newman already knows I'm here. He may be hunting me. He may not be the only one.
So, if I remember correctly, this part of the game is kind of where things start to get a little difficult. Can't be as willy-nilly running around as free as I was before. Some of these missions can get a little difficult if I remember correctly, so we'll see. I think, of course, we'll probably get a little historical cutscene, and hopefully it doesn't freeze and hang up as much as the one for North Africa did. But it's an old disc, of course, you know. Old disc, old PlayStation. You know how these things can be. Like I've said in the past, I really didn't take the best care of my stuff. As a kid, unfortunately, I was a little careless. We'll say that much, so we'll see what ends up happening here.
Stalingrad was a miserable place. Bitter cold. The people there were trying to defend their city, and some of them didn't even have guns. They were getting slaughtered. Bodies everywhere. But they wouldn't quit. Those Russians would fight to their dying breath. I never forgot
that. When after 2 devastating years of war in Western Europe, Hitler diverted his attention to Russia. By October, Leningrad was besieged, and the Germans had reached the outskirts of Moscow. Hitler now took command himself, and against his general's advice, ordered an attack from the south on Stalingrad. Not wanting to suffer another tactical defeat, he concentrated his forces in an all-out effort to take the city. Stalin decreed that his namesake would be valiantly defended by the people. They would use bullets, clubs, even bricks if necessary to stop the Germans. For Stalingrad, surrender was not an option.
Which is very true. The battle for Stalingrad, from what I understand, was incredibly bloody. Incredible loss of life in that one city.
Look, there is that damn railgun. Our comrades across the river are taking a heavy beating from that devil. We have to take it out. And the radio tower. Quick! Let's go before it can do any more damage!
Wait! Someone's coming.
Don't shoot. It's me, Grigori. It's clear. There are only 2 guards at gate.
Dmitri, you move up to the farmhouse. I'll clear the gate for the others.
Very well, Comrade Volt. We will meet on the other side.
Alright, so we're working with the Ruskies here in this campaign here, obviously. Oh, sweet, we got a PPSH. So we got a PPSH and it looks like a Gewehr here. And the music's cutting out. Juries don't know we're here, so we'll take this opportunity to pick one off. And I missed. Ha ha ha! Oh god. Looks like I'm solo again. I don't have any teammates with me. Let's lay low. Like I said, if I remember correctly, this part of the campaign is kind of where things get a little bit more difficult. These missions are not easy from what I remember. They don't start us off with that much ammo here, which is kind of concerning. So we might have to steal a German rifle at some point, just for the ammo. Are these not enemies? No, those are enemies. Maybe I was just missing. I don't know. Let's try to get up close. Use our PPSH. Whoa.
American, over here. They're waiting for you downstairs.
American, I have read your dossier. Zhukov may not trust you, but I say, any man willing to kill Germans is welcome among the partisans. We must take and hold the church on the east side of town. I will give to you some of my finest troops to command.
Looks like we're getting a female teammate here, which is interesting. But yes, we're gonna grab this bazooka because if I remember correctly, we are going to need it. Whoa. As I say, I think the game froze, so let me reset and you guys will join me when we get back to this part. Alright guys, we are back. Hopefully we don't have any more crashes. That would be super unfortunate if that is the case, but like I said, old disc, old PS2, so some crashes and some hang-ups are expected, but still unfortunate, so hopefully that becomes an exception and not the rule. I see the music glitching out though. The music is having a really rough go of things. Anyway, we're still just fighting the Jerrys. Just going about our business. Yeah, this mission, from what I remember, gets pretty rough, because I think we have to cross this giant field. My teammates are just in the way. Not being very helpful. Everybody's kind of taking a beating already. One of my teammates is already in the red. Yeah, the music is just cutting in and out here. Let's see if we can't make some progress. Move up here. This PPSH is, leaving a little bit to be desired in the damage category here. Let's use this as cover and see if we can't move up here. Oh god. And this is why we grabbed the bazooka, because we need it for these panzers. Although I think they actually do. Gosh, Jesus. Getting us out here. I think they actually do offer a way for you to destroy the panzers without the bazooka. Get one of them? No, we destroyed the German railgun.
Well done, comrade. Destroying that weapon spared many lives. The church will not be so easily taken.
Right, so we still have more mission to go. didn't want to heal him. I wanted to reload my weapon. Is that more enemies? No, those are friendlies, thankfully. Let's move up here. Let's use this destroyed railgun as cover. We gotta go find the next tank that we have to take out. Like I said, I'm just gonna try to use these things as these low hills. Or these walls as cover while we move up. We do have 10 grenades, so if we do need to use grenades to take out a tank, we do have that option. Stay in these houses. I hear the next tank. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Let's nade this one. Oh. This guy needs to go away. Get down. The tank's gonna try to get a beat on us. Just like we destroyed the tigers in North Africa, we're just gonna grenade these things to death. Just keep dipping and ducking and dodging out of the way if it's cannon. Hopefully that'll take it out. It's still up. Alright, so. It is still up? Oh my gosh. We plant a charge in the back or something? Oh my gosh. We gotta find some more grenades, boys. Comrades are getting chewed up here. We do have a fair bit of health. Ooh, that guy dropped some grenades. We need those. Now grab these grenades. Or grenade, I should say. I believe there's bazooka ammo around here somewhere. I just got shot from somewhere. Oh. Let's see. Let's clear this house. Oh, owie. I think this is bazooka ammo. No. Damn it. No more bazooka ammo. We're gonna take out these tanks. Oh, that killed me. Yikes. Oh, one of my teammates just died? What the hell? That's unfortunate. Let's go raid this house. I see a med kit that I want. I hear a tank. I see a tank. Spooky. Heal up here. Don't have any bazooka ammo left. Not quite sure how I'm gonna deal with this. Unless there's bazooka ammo in one of these houses somewhere. Ah, yes. Nice. We'll be able to hit this thing from the side. It probably was very dumb of me to hit. I don't know if the game takes that into account or not, by the way. The idea that tanks, obviously their armor is strongest in the front. I'm not entirely sure if the game takes that kind of thing into account, but it's quite possible that's the case, and that's probably why I wasted so many... Whoa. Probably why I wasted so many bazooka rounds on that second tank. If that's the case. So let's get it back in here. We don't really need this bazooka anymore. So we'll just use up the last of the ammo on this poor guy there. Or might switch that out for an MP40 if we can grab one, but let's continue on here. Oh, yeah, that's right. The fire actually hurts you. It's not just an environmental effect. So we're gonna set this charge here. I do want to get my adrenaline up because I believe the nemesis for this mission is mandatory. Now this part sucks, if I remember correctly. Trying to get this part done. Actually, assaulting the church is a massive pain. That's that radio tower that he said he wanted us to take out. So we're gonna have to try to work our way over that way. There's a lot of enemies here. Our teammates, our comrades are dying. Not sure if we even have an angle to hit him from there, but we'll see. Let's try to make a dash here.
Cut off their communications! Destroy the radio tower in the courtyard!
Set this charge here. The guy that I healed is already back down to yellow health. I didn't want to heal him. I wanted to... That mechanic is actually quite annoying. That the heal teammate option / action option is the same as your reload. But I believe our nemesis is in the church, so that's why I wanted to have my... Huh. Should probably go pick that up, right? Oh, Jesus. She's gonna die. But I'm not quite sure there's anything I can really do about it. I could heal her, but I'm really worried. Although I think this is the end of the mission. Alright, we're gonna heal her. We take a risk. We're gonna run away. I believe our nemesis is in here. Yeah, where is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, so he releases a bunch of pigeons or something. We're just gonna adrenaline through this fight because we're already pretty chewed up. I didn't want to heal her again. The frame rate is dropping. I really hope this doesn't crash. I'll be very upset. because this is the end of the mission, I think. So what, I accidentally healed teammates 3 times? 4 times? But I think we need to go upstairs to complete the mission here. Just give it up, buddy. I think we need to actually eliminate these guys. And then everything's done. Yeah, not so fun anymore.
Fight, comrades! Fight! We must defend church!
Oh, that's right. We have to defend the church too. So if you don't get rid of the bazooka, this is actually a nice place to have it when they just all run out like that. You can kind of just waste them all like right away. But now we're the ones in the church, so Jerry's got to taste their own medicine here. Well, I'm taking some hits, taking some fire here, but ha! He was the last attacker. Good work, boys and ghouls. Yeah, that mission is quite difficult, actually. You end up at a part where there's not a lot of cover, especially in that graveyard area, and you have to get all the way to the end. And if you die in that graveyard area, the Nemesis is not easy to beat without your adrenaline. It can be quite difficult to do that, especially because it's towards the end of the mission. You likely don't have all your health kits and stuff. If you're like me, you accidentally heal teammates about 14 times. So you end up with only 1 medkit at the end, although there's plenty of opportunities for revives. Those secondary objectives are not that difficult, and I think they're designed that way intentionally, just to make it so that if all else fails, I'm not sure why it says O of 3, because there's only 1 German railgun there, and it's very weird, but if all else fails, you can, in fact, just revive at that point. So I think we actually completed all the objectives. I think this is going to be a gold. This mission is pretty easy to gold, though. You have pretty much are forced almost to do all of that. Although if you want to, you can just run past all the tiger tanks. You don't have to, but that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Join us next time when we complete the Russian campaign.